Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. So for this deck, I'm kind of taking a more, unconventional approach to deck building. The goal of this deck is to focus on messing with locations on the board and making kind of like a toxic board state for my opponent to try and play around. So obviously, when you're talking about that, we have the Storm Legion War Machine combo in the deck. But that's not really all. We also have Merlin, because Merlin can get the location change spell that gives him +2 power, so we can kind of mess around. Holy card generation. So we can mess around with locations in that way. And we also have Quake to be able to shuffle our storm location around. We then have just kind of good tools to pair with that. We have Surge for discount, Nebula to help win the flooded location, Fenris to bring back killed cards. We have the Mercury Cannonball combo, Shang-Chi and Negasonic, all of which destroy cards. We got a Nakia. Doesn't really help us. Is this Arsh and Thanos? I don't really care. Play once in future. And then we can play Thanos next turn. They are Arsh and Thanos. We could just resurrect the Fenris. But we could also wait if we're losing priority by enough that we could Shang. We can Thanos next turn, then we can Shang Fenris. And that could work. Kind of have to wait for them to see. Okay. That is not ideal. Guess we Cannonball here. Because that'll push the Cannonball somewhere else. Not really where we wanted to see the Cannonball move. Here we are. I don't know. Kind of a tough situation. So my thought is they move cards from here over to Strange, then they play their Thanos right. We can make the prediction that they'll play Thanos here, we Shang it, and then we activate Fenris to bring Thanos back middle. We polymorph just to add some extra stats. Maybe it's better to just polymorph here. Yeah, I mean, with Cloak turn 6s, it's just so hard to... There's so many permutations that you can go through. We knew they were going to play Thanos somewhere, but what lane? It's going to be hard to guess. I mean, kind of was a 50-50, but... meh. Tried. Alright, hopping into game number 2. We have Quake Mercury, we have War Machine. Got options. They have Agamotto, Thanos, Harsham. That's what it looks like. 30 cards. 36. Almost a legal Magic the Gathering deck over there. I'm sorry, did they not draw a card? Why did they not draw a card? Oh, right, the Time Stone nerf. Alright, we're having fun. No one's moving now.
Wind ate my hand.
Then we... Fenris left, Negasonic. I think it's better. We could do this, and then we could, like, Fenris Negasonic or something. It's fine. I don't really feel fine. I also don't really have any of my cards I would like to have in this. They are in a problematic position here. Because the first card they play right will get the Galacta buff no matter what. And then it'll get destroyed. It'll get doubled and then destroyed, and then we'll get that card middle. So like their counterplay is not playing a card Shuri's, but with 11 energy, I don't think they find that. Like, I'll say it. How'd they get 2 black? How did they pick the one card? Oh, I mean, we lost. Right and middle by 1 power? Apologies. Dude. 1 power both lanes? Imagine if we just drew a bigger card. Imagine if we had one of our big cards that wins us games. Ah, that's unlucky. Simply unlucky. Hopping into game number 3. Against a top 1k player casually. We'll just toss the Nebula left because they probably don't play a bunch of cards in the throne room, so that'll be fine. Merlin middle into Storm left. Potential. Yeah. Storm right? Yeah. Oh, we're feeling toxic. I think we War Machine middle and then Legion, right? I think that's the play line. I was gonna say, dude, if they get a soul read on me, I'm gonna kind of lose it. Now wait just a second. Why would you do that? Of course, I should have snapped before I played the Storm if I wanted to get value from the combo, but I would rather play it out for recording purposes. What is this deck? Surfer. So unless they like Surfer for no reason this turn, I mean they like soul read us in Surfer. I mean they still lose, but they could do that. Those. What would be a better play? A better play would be like Shard, Killmonger. Still loses, I think. A lot of cards. And retreat. I'm not polymorphing because I don't want to have some like weird 3-drop get pulled, like a Killmonger or something. Shouldn't matter, but no need to take the chance for no reason. Hopping into game number 4. We have Surge on 2, which is nice. We have War Machine Legion. Half of that statement doesn't really matter. Okay. You can take the Surge. Fenris. If we can, we're playing this card out. Yeah, I think this makes sense. You do this and then maybe we get something of value here? I don't have any ongoings that matter. Oh, got a demon! Okay, so I have a question, because I always think this is strange. Do you guys play out demon this early? Like, I always hold my demons until turn 6. Like, am I wrong for doing that? Like, am I the weird one? Because I feel like so many people do it, and I don't understand why. Viper.
Clear for takeoff.
Guess we do this. Like, pop the surge. Then maybe get a good spell. We don't take priority. Also, lets us maybe claw gray. Be relevant.
Wind, aid my hand.
We would have had the Merlin down a turn earlier. We could have done something middle, maybe. I don't think there's a way we can win. Because we can do like Legion once in future, but once in future literally doesn't help us. We can do Shang, Negasonic. That doesn't help us either. Because we don't have priority, so Negasonic doesn't do it. We really need a Cannonball there. We need a Cannonball, or we needed Merlin earlier. Because Merlin earlier would have saved us too. So like maybe I should have played Merlin on 4 instead of War Machine. Did I have Merlin on 4? Not sure I did. Now having said that out loud. Maybe I think I. Hopping into game number 5, we have Surge on. We have Camertage Surge on 2. Now that's fun. We also have the Cannonball Mercury combo. Agony makes me think we're looking at Destroy. We're looking at Serve. You. Is there ever a world they have a card bigger than 9 power? I don't think they ever do. Well, that's even better. I thought they were going to play into the Agony. Worst case scenario is they have a Killmonger. It's actually not even that bad if they have Killmonger. Because they would lose middle to win left. Fine anyway.
Victory.
I'm very surprised they didn't play the Captain Carter into Agony. I don't think it would have mattered, but I'm surprised they didn't do it. Don't mind me just getting my good old Legion wins in there. Hopping in to the final one. We have Surge on 2 and oh wow, we have a toxic combo here.
This land can never be
Real
fully
weird world. They're a discard deck, and we just stole some pretty good discard cards from them. We have our Negasonic, so Dakin doesn't. They don't have a way of destroy. They have a Gambit. Nebula. Best priority. We can just do this and then War Machine.
Wind, aid my hand.
We have their score. And we have their Dakin. They really don't have any like power. Do they have my Legion? They might. They might have my Legion. Do this, and then we can Shang Dakin. Yeah, if they discard this turn, if they play like MODOK this turn, Shang Dakin, because they take priority. A Merlin. There's the MODOK. We're oh, come on! What did they... Did Merlin MODOK? I have their Dakin. That means they have Frigga, Blade, Swarm, and Calling Wing? +4 +8. No, that doesn't. Maybe it does. What is this? Oh, so it wouldn't even... Would it have even mattered if they MODOK'd? Because their collector and stuff still was... I guess they would have taken priority, and then we could have shanged, right? Because they probably would have gotten big enough this turn. Unfortunate. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, let me know. Subscribe for check lights. I'll see you in the next one.